There are a few important things to bear in mind when it comes to strength training, particularly if you are new to this workout format. If we are looking to increase our muscle mass and our strength, then we are looking to create what we call progressive overload in the body. And we achieve this during our workouts by working towards failure or reps in reserve. So you want to feel that during a set, you are reaching a point where you can physically no longer complete a rep. So you might find that you physically can't do that rep, you slow down significantly, you get halfway through it, and that's your sign, obviously, to stop the set. And that's really great because you've activated your type 2 muscle fibers and we're triggering that adaptation that we're looking for, that increase in muscle size and strength. However, you don't necessarily always need to train to failure. You might be training up to 2 to 3 reps in reserve, possibly even more depending on how fatigued you're feeling and how the workout's feeling in general in your body. But a general guideline is we're working up towards that state so that we can create the adaptation in our body. The second principle to bear in mind is we want to be achieving this state in under 30 reps. And so the weight you use is going to be largely determined by this factor. You may find that you go for a heavier weight than me, a lighter weight than me, or perhaps for some of the exercises, you might find that body weight alone gets you to that place. It's not necessarily about the size of the weight, but also the biomechanics of the exercise. So I really want you to be intuitive, to drop into your body during all of the exercises and sense when you are reaching that failure or that reps in reserve point for yourself. And a good mid-range to aim for that I usually like to go for is around 8 to 12 reps per set. Again, depending on the muscle group and the exercise, but generally that's the number of reps that I will go for. It is also essential that you take at least 1 minute of rest per muscle group between sets. And this is where we use supersets during the workouts to make them more efficient. So whilst we are training one muscle group, the other muscle group is able to rest. In terms of your general recovery, it's so important that you take at least 2 days after training a muscle group for it to fully recover and for the adaptation to take place. So your adaptation from the workout happens during the rest period, not during the workout itself. So this is where I want you to really prioritize your recovery. This is where practices like yin yoga, some of our fascial flows, meditation, yoga nidra on our Spotify and YouTube channels will be wonderful tools that you can use to promote down regulation and help your whole system recover. And it was going to bring you to your workout the next time feeling stronger, more resilient, and ready to go again. This is also where I've weaved in a fusion of gentle Pilates, yoga, mobility, and fascial flows between those strength training days so that we are still moving our body, but in a way that's not going to add too much stress and it's not going to be overly fatiguing on those muscle groups that we've already pushed quite hard or we've challenged in the strength training workouts. Proper form is really essential, so do make sure that you are watching the how-to videos, particularly if you're new to an exercise, where I break down exactly the form and the alignment that you need to keep your body feeling safe and to keep the exercise actually effective at home. And again, I want you to be very intuitive about the weight that you use. If you are more new to training, then definitely start with a lighter weight or body weight even and see how you go. You also absolutely have the option to modify or adapt the exercises at any point. So if something is just fundamentally not feeling good in your body, then absolutely do switch it for another exercise. And I'm going to provide alternatives to the exercises in the description of the how-to videos so that you always have an option or perhaps a prop or something you can use to support that exercise at home. Nutrition is also going to be absolutely crucial. You want to be making sure that you are eating enough protein and whole foods, eating healthy in general, keeping your stress as low as you can around your workouts. And those two together paired with the training will create that adaptation in your body. Women generally need 1.2 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. If you're unsure of anything, I would definitely recommend reaching out to a nutritionist or a registered dietitian to help you with your specific needs and to offer more detailed guidance, as this is not my area. Our warm-ups and cool downs are going to be really important, and you'll notice that we weave in a lot of mobility, breath work, and even a little bit of meditation and calm moments towards the end of class in particular, to encourage that down regulation of your nervous system and to help boost that recovery as soon as we've finished. Last but not least, in terms of equipment, you won't be needing too much, and I've provided a link in the description of a low-cost option for dumbbells that you can use at home, where you can adjust the weight on those dumbbells and scale it up and down as you need throughout the workout. I found them really easy to use and helpful at home myself. If you have any questions on anything, please do leave a comment underneath this video. You can also email or DM me directly. I'm right here with you every single step of the way, and I'm really so excited for you to feel this incredible shift in your body when you add strength training to your routine and you also balance it with all of the wonderful Pilates, yoga, and bar classes that we love. This is all about creating a balanced, intuitive program that ultimately feels good in your body and helps you to move with ease, freedom, and joy for as long as you possibly can in life. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the mat.